Welcome back to the Ball Knowers podcast. Ball Knowers. That was my wife, and she's
That's good.
happy with the
That's
Ball
good.
Knowers podcast. You know, we
Ball
bother
Norse.
on a Sunday night.
Ball Norse.
All right, since we got a live crowd for tonight's podcast. My wife's
Live crowd, yeah. Hey, make some noise if you're in the room for the crowd.
all right, whatever.
Yeah, whatever then.
Just
Yeah.
absolute haters.
Yep.
All right, so great pod questions tonight. We're gonna be going over the All-Star snubs. We're gonna pick one from each of us, and then we're gonna be going over who our pick is for the home run derby, which
Yeah, big
without a
one.
doubt is the greatest All-Star event out of any sport, and somehow baseball has absolutely ruined it.
Yep.
And we're
I
trying to
don't
bring it back.
understand how you take something so good as just hitting a couple dingers with just like a limited amount of time and just eyeballs out the wazoo, and then now they've just made it into this fantasy game that just sucks. But
It's the
it
local,
is
it's
what
the
it is.
woke liberals again. It's the woke liberals.
Yeah.
We had
Yeah.
guys taking steroids, black, white, Hispanic, didn't matter, hitting balls 520 feet with Chris Berman, just an absolute American.
Bark, 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 bark,
Back,
bark.
back, 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 gone.
Yeah.
What did we do? Corked bats. We had it.
It was a good setup, and they really had it. So
And then you had the 10th ball for cancer. We had it.
yeah,
The golf
yeah,
ball. We
yeah.
had it perfectly. And we're
It
like,
was great.
how do we twinkle with this?
Yeah, more home runs. That's better? No, because now they're not taking real swings. So
Well, it's just longer now for advertisements. Again, the local
yeah,
liberal mob has ruined everything yet again.
here we go.
All right,
Rip
so let's
into
knock it
rip
off.
into the picks.
Yeah, who's your all-star snub? Who's your all-star snub?
All right, so my All-Star snub mainly deals with, and I know I'm not on an island with this one. I love Jacob Mizorowski. I do think is going to be great, but to have 5 starts in the major leagues, 5, and get added to the All-Star team is insanity. When you have players like Christopher Sanchez who out there, he has a 2.59 ERA. He's 12th in innings pitched. He's 6th in WAR among the starting pitchers, and he just does not get into the replacement position, which is insanity. Meaning, it just doesn't make any sense how a player like him, who's putting in a good season, gets snubbed for a rookie who's literally done nothing so far.
How many
So
starts did Skeens have last year before
before
that?
but he was up to start the season
No, he wasn't.
last year.
No, I don't think so. Or was that 2 years ago where he made it?
No. It was last year, but
Yeah, I think yeah, 5 starts is obviously too small. And I think the most hilarious thing would be if he goes out there and just gives up like 7 nukes.
Mizorowski,
Yeah. Okay, I gotta pause this real quick.
he had 11 starts.
Okay. So yeah, I mean it goes back. It's just like him giving up 7 nukes would be absolutely hysterical.
Yeah, it would. So I just looked it up. 11 starts last year before he took the mound. He was a 6-0, 1.9 ERA with 89 strikeouts in
And,
66
and there
innings.
was heat for that last year. Like people were pissed that he made it last year.
Yeah. Well, he was the starter too.
Yeah. So what's Mizzo's stats?
He is currently, I think he made one more start. Hold on. I know he's only made 5 starts. What are his stats right now? Uh, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna pull it up right now. He's 4-1 with a 2.8 ERA and 33 strikeouts.
So 6 strikeouts a game. How many innings pitch? I know he beat Skeens though, right? Like he pitched 7 or 8 innings and beat Skeens.
Yeah,
But it's not saying
25,
much because it's probably
25 innings is all he's pitched versus Skeens last year 66.
in 5 games. So he's only averaging 5 innings to start.
Yep.
Yeah, it's insane.
And he didn't make it. And then Christopher Sanchez, who is, again, he's 12th in the league in innings pitched.
Did Ranger
Did not
Spurs
make
make it?
Nope. He's another one.
Yeah, this is I know Robbie Ray made it, but he said no. Did Logan Webb make it? Got the he
I
didn't.
think he ended up
No, he didn't make it.
no.
No.
Yeah, Christopher Sandwich's ERA plus he's 159.
Yeah, that's insane. Oh no, Logan Webb did make it. I'm sorry. He did make it. Yeah. I
Yeah.
also before I say my pick here is like I also hate the legend pick. I hate that Clayton Kershaw is going to be there hanging out.
Yeah, it is insane. It's another thing where they tried to do this thing that they try to think that people care about things that they don't.
Yeah, I also hate that. All right, my
Yeah.
pick. I think the easiest pick, that one, and then picking Juan Soto are probably the two easiest ones. Like the fact that Fernando Tatis is above Juan Soto is pretty crazy.
It's nuts.
And this is, I think, is also going to be a tie for what people also believe. But Michael Bush not making it. 290, 19 dongs, 59 RBIs, fourth in OPS in baseball, playing great defense at first base. And somehow, again, it's just like the legendary pick of like, we have to have all the Dodgers on here. So Freddie Freeman makes it. And so does, I mean, Pete's had a good year. Matt Olson's had an okay year. I think Freddie, out of all four of those guys, has had the least good year. I don't, he hasn't had a bad year, but it's not like,
No.
I'm pretty sure he only has like 10 home runs
But
and
he was a fan pick.
he's a starter.
No, I know. So is Lindor.
And he shouldn't be an all-star either.
But what I'm saying is those are fan picks.
Yeah,
So
it's
the
just
fan picks things is another thing that ruins the All Star game. Where it's like you have the fan picks things. So like there's a spot like him where you just get a snub, not because that he wouldn't have gotten chosen. It's because that the fans don't know ball.
yeah. Fans, in fact, do not know ball. That's why this podcast exists so that the fans can know ball,
True,
because
true.
we are the ball knowers pod.
Yeah.
Not to be mistaken with other ball knowers out there. We are the ball knowers
This
pod.
is the one and only ball knowers pod that actually knows ball.
Yeah, and I also think like you look at it from a team perspective at first base. Freddie Freeman, obviously, but like you take him away from the Dodgers, and like they're still probably going to win the NL West. Right now,
Yep.
the way Michael Bush is playing, like obviously everyone looks at PCA and Kyle Tucker, but like having this guy bat fifth and fourth every day behind these guys helps out tremendously, and they're probably not winning the NL Central without him.
No, 100% not. That's a good pick. I really like that one.
Yeah, shout out Michael Bush.
Shout out Michael Bush.
All right. So who do you got? All right, let's go through actually the lineup for the home run derby first. Oh, actually, this at one point I wanted to make before. This is a caveat as well. Jacob Wilson starting is also complete garbage. And I wasn't mad about it as much until I looked up the fact that, do you want to take a guess at his number of total defensive row saves at shortstop this year? If you had a guess, what do you think his number would be?
8.
Minus 10.
Oh,
He is brutal at shortstop.
why?
He is brutal at shortstop.
Minus 10? How is that
He,
possible in a half a season?
yeah, that's how bad he is at shortstop in
That's
86 games.
that's stunning.
Well, Jeremy Pena has a top 25 OPS and also I think leads shortstops in defensive run saved.
That's nuts.
Or he's like at least in the top five. Like he's pretty high up there. So pretty crazy. This guy who's a contact hitter, which I like him. I like him as a player. A
Yeah.
contact hitter,
Fun guy to
arguably
see
the
him play
worst
baseball.
defense. Yeah, he's the worst defensive shortstop of baseball, pretty much.
That's insane.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah, minus 10 is truly like a stunning number. How many errors does he have then?
Um,
Does he just have negative range and zero errors?
let's see. Yeah, he only grabbed, let's see, errors.
He can't have more than like Cruz or O'Neal.
Somehow he's a 2.1 WAR, which I'm not really buying.
Maybe just clutch.
Hey, well, I'm looking this up. Do you want to go through the
Yeah. Go through the people that are playing.
yeah.
Yeah, no, so Ian was talking about it earlier, but like the home run derby used to be the greatest thing of all time. And for whatever reason, this fantasy thing that they've turned it into is truly it's tough to watch because I get the idea of wanting more home runs, but like the way that they're swinging and like the fast paced endings and the whole like sort of like against like the shot clock thing really doesn't do it for me. But here's the rundown of the guys playing in the home run derby this year. We got Byron Buxton, Junior Caminero, Jazz Chisholm, O'Neill Cruz, Matty Olson. We got Big Dumper, Brent Rooker, and James Wood. And those are the contestants for this year. And honestly, like I think it'll be a fun home run derby. Like there's a lot of guys that you normally don't see do the home run derby who are doing it. So like I think that's a sick thing for them to try to do, but the format still murders it every single time.
All right, so here's the thing. Finally, figured pull up. So Baseball Savant does have his range at like a 10, so that doesn't help him. And then he has 8 errors, which I don't think is actually that many, but his fielding percentage is 971. So take that for what it works. It is, but yeah, so he doesn't really play that, doesn't move well, and also makes errors.
That's crazy.
Yeah, not a good look for a contact hitting shortstop.
Not a good look. But
Okay, yeah,
home
good
run
list.
derby.
I think it's a pretty solid list. I think that Jazz Chisholm's really turned it around recently. Like the last like 3 weeks, he's been absolutely on fire. So it's pretty sick that he's in. Obviously, he's not like a prolific home run hitter. Outside of the rest of the list, I mean, everyone on this list they hit donks,
Yeah, they do.
so this should be fun. Like everyone on this list, I did you say that Ronald's on it? Because I know that Matt Olson I think took over for him.
Who Cunha?
Yeah, Matt Olson took
Yeah,
over.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Yeah. No, it's Matt Olson's in.
okay, all right. Okay, so who's your pick?
All right. I feel like this is just like a destiny pick. And it's one of those things that like to me feels super, super like front runnerish, but it has to be Big Dumper. This guy was intentionally walked in his last at bat prior to the All-Star break, and if he hadn't been, he had a chance to tie a record that most people will never ever get a chance at, which is Barry Bonds' home runs before the All-Star break, which was 39. He's currently sitting at 38 home runs, which is just so sick to see. And I think he's the guy that's going to do the thing that he's just going to come in with that like mojo of like I'm a masher, and he's just going to have a monster round.
Yeah, I think that a fat white guy has the ability or has a chance to break the record of probably if the greatest hitter of all time, who was on steroids in a ballpark that is notoriously bad for hitting, would be crazy.
Yes.
Would be absolutely insane if he
And
does.
he is mashing baseballs.
Yeah,
38
I
home
mean, I
runs
don't
at
think
the
he
All-Star
will
break
do
is
it.
nuts.
I
No.
think I think he tops out at 65 maximum.
I think the thing that scares me is there is the dreaded like home run drought afterwards where it's like he might try and empty the tank for this thing and then like come out like a little stale and sluggish and hit like a 7, 8, 10 game skid where he's just not getting it out, and then that's just gonna put him behind too fast, too
This
quickly.
note from the gambling website I'm on has that he only has 5 hits this month, and they're all home runs. If that makes you
I
feel better.
love I love that. But yeah, I still feel like he's hit like a little plateau area.
All right, my pick is the hometown fella himself,
Mm,
Tyrone Buxton. Here's the thing. I think because the current system, the way it's set up now, you also have to be in shape. Now, I
you
know
gotta have like
Alonso,
endurance.
yeah, you have to have the endurance. And I think you get the smooth swing. And I think he fits the bill of both of those. I think someone like O'Neill Cruz and or probably like Junior Caminero, like they swing so hard that they're gonna get just absolutely wiped out.
Gassed out too fast.
Yeah.
See,
And I
that's the
think
thing that sucks about the new one is that they could win. They could have the best home run swing, but they can't win it because they're taking swings that are not how baseball is played.
yeah. And I think because he's the hometown guy, he's a guy who's been always seen as, the top tier talent. I mean, he's clearly the most, if not the most, the one of the most athletic players in baseball. And this is where like the athleticism shines in events like this, right? Because it's more than just hitting a baseball. You have to hit a baseball a very long way over and over and over again, which normally is like the most athletic players usually win events like this. And I think he
Yeah,
is. I think he's going to win this one.
yeah, that's a good pick. I like Byron Buxton.
I like Byron, and I'm
He's
also rooting for him because I feel like he's
yeah,
had a lot of injuries, a lot of issues in his career, and it'd just be awesome
yeah.
to go see win one.
Plus, yeah, I feel like he was always like destined to be like a legit stud. And now, if he can just win a home run derby and like actually get the Twins
Yeah, the playoffs.
to the playoffs, to the promised land, I think he's got a history thing brewing.
There's also a young list too, like outside of Matt Olson and uh and Big Dumper. Like it's a young
Yeah, it's a fun list. Like James Wood being on
young
there, I'm
field.
sure. I'm
Yeah.
sure James Wood will do a fine job. I don't think he's got any chance of winning it though.
Now, if this were a bet too, now this is not gambling advice. I would put money on O'Neal Cruz hitting a ball over 500 feet.
I think that's going to be his thing that he leaves with. He's like, I at least I mashed one.
Yeah, I think if it gets down to it where he knows he's going to lose the round and lose it, he's just going to go and try and hit a ball as far as possible.
Yeah, which I think is a sick move.
Yeah, so I think he hits one over 500 feet, and I think he should get an extra minute for that.
Yeah.
All right, seems like we're busy in the background there.
No, we're not.
Is the
We're good. We're
live
good.
crew is the live crew getting upset with this?
Live crew has got a lot of opinions about the podcast, and they can take it up in the comments.
Okay, all right, well, we'll see what they have to say. All right, well, that does it for the Ball Knowers podcast.
Ball Knowers Podcast, episode 3, big one.
Complete. I hope you
Yeah.
guys enjoy the pod. The one subscriber we have. That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, appreciate all the listens always.
Yeah. We're gonna grow in popularity. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's coming up.
I believe we're gonna get some financial funding here soon. I'm not too
Yeah.
concerned.
I'm seeing sponsors in our future.
Yeah, I think John Boy Media already reached out to us. So
Yeah. All right.
let's have a great week. We'll see you next week on the Ball Knowers podcast.
See you next week on the Ball Knowers.